Stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Alabama's offense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated.
He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. To the air, it's Russell. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Catch inside the 25. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Alabama quickly back to the line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. No running room on the last 2 plays. Can they find a crack on 3rd and goal? They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles. He's going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense will take the field for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, 1 on each side? When they have the football, Like, they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Bolden. Quick strike complete. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that first down marker. It's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. We'll see quarter. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They haven't exactly.
The defense was obviously ready for that. They've obviously been watching film. They know that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job
on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bolden. Makes the grab, it's Gilmore. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. He wants to go deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Alabama! He got a step and just dusted the field. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Bolden. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in. Touchdown, Wildcats. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Here comes that Alabama offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quick spin on the run. The Tide will get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fires left. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throwing right. He's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Godfrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot, and that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Oh, out of space. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The give to the back. And how about That play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. To the air, it's Russell. He lets it fly. Pulls it in on the left. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
On the play. Second down. Let's go.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
Bringing it back. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're down by 21 points, but you got a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Rodriguez.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to pass. It's Foley. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
With the catch, it's Hale. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Caught, close to the marker, it's Young. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
A little screen to the running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Boley. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play from the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Godfrey. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Going to look downfield again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown time.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kentucky, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
I talk about you.
8.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for a man, it's Russell. Touchdown, Alabama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, man. They continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Yeah. Still charging.
He'll just take the knee in this
You don't need to tackle right now. You want to lay down anyway.
He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't want to sit.
The give to the single back.
Daddy.
Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You're 1%
here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Slithers into space. Gets it past the marker.
I got all the trash set.
100%, yes. 1% means what they do.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Wildcats
Daddy,
the line with
Daddy,
a
you
fresh
don't
set
think
of
you
downs.
bully?
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Godfrey. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Down the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He gets a hand on it in the block. And they scoop it up. Touchdown, Bama! That's the way you finish the drive and put up points.
Why you want to hurt?
This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update. A lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. I think is based on the first two quarters. We're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the game.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
I can.
Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in the lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Russell. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Handoff from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Going to swing it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking downfield, it's Bolden. A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon. And a guy
throws toward the end zone. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase. And it away.
And that's exactly what I would do, too. Why would I not keep throwing that dude the football? I know it was incompletion, but he has had a day. He's been cooking this secondary, and they've...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Here comes the Heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Do
you
think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax? He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Go get the blanket off your bed.
Starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented.
I said on your
He's had
bed.
some massive games throughout his career.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Turner. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Adams. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
He's going to take off. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
To throw, it's Bowling. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. looking to fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Edwards. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
Alabama quickly back to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better...
Taking it the other way.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Barrett. Took a shot as he threw.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. He's going to get loose. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And this is an offensive coordinator's dream. The short field, the very short field, the punt return setting up a 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Rush is on him. He wants it all. Trying to bull his way in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes that Alabama offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that caught, intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the field.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know, in the running game, there's a lot of ways that you can attack a defense. You can do it conventionally with running backs, and we're seeing more and more teams use the quarterback in the RPO game and zone reads. But I love when you sprinkle in a little jet sweep. Use the athleticism of your wide receivers to help you go get 1st downs.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw, it's Barrett. Here's the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go, set. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. Takes the easy completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Both of these teams are high.